Hello BookTube, welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and this is going to be a very different looking video today because I'm filming on my phone for the first time ever. Our internet is down right now, and I thought it might be easier to film it on my phone, and if I can figure out how to upload it, I'll take my phone up to the library so that I don't have to use data, and try to just upload it directly from my phone. So I probably will not be able to figure out how to edit at this point. Maybe at some point I will figure that out, but this is just kind of a trial run. I thought I'd do a quick Friday reads. I've got a lot of videos that I want to do coming up in the near future. I read 60 books for June, July, and August, so that's an average of 20 per month, and I want to tell you about those. I will probably divide those into maybe 4 different summer wrap-up videos, and I'll group those into categories or genres, and I'll tell you a little bit about what I read. Although if you followed my channel during Tome Topple and some of the other readathons this summer, then you already have a pretty good idea of a lot of the books that I've been reading. And then I'm going to have to do several book hauls because early in the summer we were blessed with a lot of free books, and I don't even know how many haul videos I will have to divide those out into. And then I will do a separate TBR video for September because I'm going to be participating in Series September, which is hosted by Elizabeth from the Owlery. And I'm super excited about that because I have several more series that I want to finish. In fact, I think at least 5 series I can finish by reading one more book in each series. So that'll be my first focus. And then I've got several other series that I want to make progress in this month. So I'll focus on series for September, and then in October I will focus on getting as many of the standalone books read that I can, because if you've been following my channel, you know I have the Project 17 and 17, and I have lots of lists of 17, and I have 17 standalone audiobooks I want to read, and 17 standalone print books, things like that. So that'll be October. Then November I'm going to focus on nonfiction, and then in December I'm going to focus on Christmas books. So I've kind of got my the rest of the year mapped out. And so first though, I have just a short stack of standalone books that I want to go ahead and read right now this weekend for one reason or another. I have, let's see, I'm reading this for book club, and it's our October book club pick, but I want to just go ahead and get it done now so that I have it done. This is The Kitchen House by Kathleen Grissom. I started this on August 30th. This is the only book I started in August that I wasn't able to finish, and so I want to go ahead and get it finished within this weekend if I can. I've got it divided out into 3 or 4 sections so that I can finish it over the weekend, and so far I really am enjoying this. Then another print book I just got in the mail today. I am participating in a traveling book club that is hosted by Akoss, and I will link her channel down below. And she has already read this book and reviewed it, and she sent it to me next. And so my job now is to read it and review it. Then I will send it on to the next person in our traveling book club, and it will continue on until it has gone to everybody in the club. I think right now we just have 4 people, but if you are interested in joining in, then just contact her. It may be too late to join in on this book, although I don't see why not. So I don't know. But this is The Emperor's Riddle by Kat Zhang or Chang. I don't know. I'll spell it right here. Well, actually, no, I won't spell it right here because I don't think I can do that from the phone. I'm not sure how to do it. But it's Z-H-A-N-G, and I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, and I hate pronouncing things incorrectly. So I'm excited to read it, though. It sounds like it's going to be a mystery. There's going to be lots of clues involved and riddles, and obviously by the title, and it's a middle grade book, so I am excited about it. Then I have a couple of audiobooks on Hoopla. I have already borrowed the audiobook of The Pecan Man by Cassie Dandridge Selleck. I think this is a Florida book because this book was originally published in Gainesville. Maybe even it's self-published. I'm not sure. But I picked this up at a book sale a while back, and then I found that they have the audio on Hoopla. So I had already borrowed it. I was planning to listen to it in August, and I didn't get to it. And because you can only borrow 10 books per month on Hoopla, I want to go ahead and listen to it and not have to borrow it again and waste that borrow. So this will definitely be something that I listen to probably next. I'm done with the, I think I'm done with everything else that I had borrowed on Hoopla on my phone. And so this is my next thing to listen to. Then on audio CD, I will be listening to this in the car or the kitchen. This is the Blade Runner, or actually it's Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, and the movie version is called Blade Runner, but for some reason they labeled this audio version Blade Runner. It's by Philip K. Dick, and it is narrated by Scott Brick, and I have never ever read this before. I know that I think sometimes high school students have to read this book, but it's going to meet a couple of challenges for me that I decided to do. It was on my TBR, way down my TBR, and it wasn't originally on any of my lists of 17, but I decided to go ahead and bump it up because it will meet a challenge. So that is the audiobook I have coming up. So then I think one other print book I have is El Defo. I checked this out from the Bookmobile just the other day. This has been on my radar for a long time, and this is another book that was not on my list of 17, but somebody mentioned it just the other day in a comment, and I thought, you know, I saw that at the Bookmobile. I'm going to go ahead and get that. It's a graphic novel, middle grade, about a little girl. I believe it's a girl, although she's a little animal, and she, I believe, is diagnosed with meningitis and then loses her hearing. So that's about as far as I've gotten, and so I'm definitely going to read this. I don't think it'll take very long. It is a graphic novel. I've heard wonderful things about it. So that's what I'm planning to read this weekend. I hope to have a Saturday shelfie tour tomorrow, and it will be a shelfie tour of my bookcase quilt. That is, if the internet comes back up and I can get that uploaded. If I can't, then that will still be coming at some point in the future. Then I will letting you know what my TBR will be for series September, and lots of other stuff coming up. So that's all I have for this video. I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.